Hello, my name is Jared Anderson with HVEA Engineers. Welcome to the public informational briefing for project number 876225, the Townline Road culvert replacement over the tributary to the Hackensack River. The project is located at Hartshorn Lane on the town line of Clarkstown and Orangetown. Please feel free to pause this video at any time to review the information being presented or to make note of any questions you may have. This project is being undertaken by the Rockland County Highway Department, led by Charles Skip Fazzetti. The county has selected the consultant engineering firm of HVEA Engineers to complete the design of this project. Our firm is based in Beacon, New York, and is supported by staff in our Rockland County location in Chestnut Ridge. We will first discuss the purpose for this briefing, how to provide us with any comments or questions you may have, then take you through the details on the project, such as background, objectives, technical highlights, process, cost estimate, and anticipated schedule. The purpose of this briefing is to make the public aware of this project and solicit comments and questions that you may have. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we are presenting in an online format. A public presentation of the project is also a requirement of receiving funding for this project. We hope to provide everyone with an understanding of what will take place and get a sense of the concerns you may have. In order to provide comments, please email Dan Quinn and Jared Anderson at the email addresses shown. If it is more convenient, you may also download the comment sheet you see on this slide from our website, hveapc.com, from the link labeled Townline Road Comment Sheet, and mail it to the address on the sheet or attach it to an email. Please do so by August 14th, 2020, so your comments may be reviewed in a timely manner. This briefing is not the only opportunity to voice concerns or ask questions. The public process is ongoing throughout the project, and our team is always available. Meetings can be scheduled with property owners who live near the project site. As noted earlier, this culvert is located at the Townline Road and Hartshorn Lane intersection between the Palisades Parkway and Sickletown Road. Here is a view of Townline Road, standing opposite Hartshorn Lane, looking west toward the Palisades Parkway. The culvert is located between the red lines under the roadway surface. Here is a view of the culvert on its north side, where water enters and crosses under Townline Road. And here is a view of the culvert on its south side, where water exits the culvert and continues on its way. This project came to be when the Rockland County Highway Department determined that the existing culvert is deficient and in poor condition. Opportunities exist to improve its hydraulic capacity, the amount of flow it can handle. There are also no safety barriers along the roadway, protecting vehicles from the drop-off at the roadway edge. The county applied for funding to replace the culvert through the Bridge New York program and received $347,500. Bridge New York is an initiative that is overseen by New York State DOT to provide municipalities with much-needed funding to repair or replace critical culverts and bridges. As a result of receiving Bridge New York funding, the project must adhere to all New York State DOT specifications and design manuals. The intention of this project is to replace the culvert with a new, durable, corrosion-resistant structure and improve hydraulics. The new culvert will be able to pass the 50-year storm, which is the target storm for New York State DOT culvert projects. This will reduce future maintenance and repair costs. Roadside safety will be upgraded by providing guide rail along the shoulders. The biggest challenge will be to complete the project in a timely fashion in order to minimize disruption to the residents and commuters that use Townline Road every day. In order to accelerate this project, Townline Road will be closed for a duration of approximately 3 months. This will be discussed further in a later slide. It is also important to identify impacts to utilities early in design to avoid conflicts and delays during construction. HVEA is coordinating with all of the listed agencies. To date, HVEA has performed several preliminary design tasks, from a topography survey to gathering existing utility information and soil properties. We have also performed environmental and cultural investigations to satisfy New York State DOT requirements. All information has been gathered to form a design report. The most current version of the report may be viewed on our website, hveapc.com, from the link labeled Townline Road Design Report. Here is an excerpt from the plans of the layout of the culvert. The new culvert is approximately in the center of the slide. In 2014, nearly 5,400 cars used the road per day on average. This data is consistent with current day conditions. We also obtained all available police accident reports between the Palisades Parkway and Sickletown Road for a recent 3-year period to see if there are any accident problems associated with the culvert. While there were 6 accidents over the 3 years over this stretch of roadway, none occurred at the culvert. This slide shows the proposed detour route highlighted in orange. Townline Road will be closed at the culvert just east of Worthington Court. Residents of Hartshorn Lane will need to approach from the Sickletown Road side. Detour signage will be placed along the route to guide vehicles around the project site. If the project is completed in less than the 3-month anticipated time, the roadway will be opened sooner. Since this project is in receipt of Bridge New York funding, it is overseen by the New York State DOT, in this case the Region 8 office in Poughkeepsie. The steps outlining the project process are listed here, from preparing a design report to construction. As noted, our next step will be to obtain approval to proceed with final design. Once we have had the opportunity to receive any comments or questions, we will compile this information into our final design report and obtain approval to move forward with the project. As noted earlier, the county received $347,500 from the Bridge New York program. Of that amount, $70,000 is allotted for design efforts, $218,000 is allotted for construction, and $59,500 is allotted for inspection. The current construction estimate is $345,000, which means Rockland County will be responsible for the balance above and beyond the $218,000 construction funding. The estimate is subject to change and carries a 15% contingency factor, as we are still in preliminary design. HVEA and Rockland County kicked off the design process on December 4th, 2019. Since that time, we have been advancing through the preliminary design process according to the schedule shown. Once we have received public comment by mid-August, we expect to submit construction documents in early September and receive final approvals by the end of October. The project is anticipated to be advertised for bids the week before Thanksgiving. Award of the project to the lowest responsible bidder is anticipated in mid-February. Construction will be completed sometime in 2021 and be done before the end of the year. Please note that this construction project will be combined with 2 other projects concurrently being designed by HVEA. The 3 projects will be combined into one contract. The sequence of these projects has not yet been determined. However, as noted throughout the presentation, this culvert replacement is anticipated to take 3 months. Timing of construction will be publicized when available. On behalf of the Rockland County Highway Department and HVEA Engineers, I'd like to thank you for watching the public informational briefing for the Townline Road Culvert Replacement Project. If you have any questions, please refer back to slide number 5 of this presentation for how to provide comments.